Jump into the car on a Friday night, I wanna drive with you. Looking for a bar in the nearest town, I've never seen a sky so blue. We don't have a plan and the night is young, it doesn't matter what we do. There ain't nobody like, there ain't nobody like. You look so beautiful, and I'm so lucky to be yours. And you're taking me high. Ain't nobody like you. I'm not coming down. Ain't nobody like you. I could go 1,000 miles as long as I'm with you. Yeah, you're taking me high. Ain't nobody like you. Talking about yourself and you make me smile. I can listen all night long. I tell you about the time when I first met you, listening to a favorite song. Walking on the street when you caught my eye, something about the way you move. No, there ain't nobody like, there ain't nobody like. So
Hey everyone, welcome back to another video from New York City. It's Monday, September 4th, 2023, and right now it is 7:03 p.m. New York time. Outside temperature is 88 degree Fahrenheit, which is 31 degree Celsius. It's pretty hot and humid outside, and happy Labor Day to everyone. I hope everyone having a fabulous Labor Day so far, and if you are showing, then kindly hit that like button, and also feel free to let me know how is my video and audio quality before I start my walk. And as you can see, I'm just outside of Manhattan Municipal building, which is right here, and the gorgeous view of sunset and the City Hall. So I had a plan to take a walk here on Brooklyn Bridge and explore Manhattan skyline from Dumbo. And let's see who is joining. Hey, Positive Mind 5000 El Camino, Sanan, hello 5000 El Camino, Yevin Young, Daisy the Subway Gamer, James, Sylvia, Christine R, hello Simon, good to see you here. Jeff, Southern Tar NY, good to see you here. Jody, Jillian, David, Alex, Lucas, hello Dallas. How are you all doing? Hello, WCH. Hello, Married. PP Long. Hello, Rat Shang. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Rat Shang. Thank you. Hey, Rat Shang. Thank you so much. Thanks for your generous support. Appreciate that. Thank you, Rat. Hey, Recent in Faith. I'm doing pretty fine. How are you? Adrian, Kathy, Patrick. Good to see you. As you can see, the sunset vibe just begin. Wow, hopefully we'll get some fabulous view from the bridge. I'm really look forward, but as you can already see, oh my lord, we had literally 18 more minutes till sunset, but look at this gorgeous sky. Hey, Mr. Yerky, hello Dan, Rosita. Just a fabulous view. I'm glad I'm here. Hopefully we'll have some sort of amazing view. Chinatown and Little Italy, you have to just walk right in this direction and you will be there. I had to cross the street, but I don't want to do a jaywalk here because it's a very busy street. Car has a pretty decent speed because they're exiting from Brooklyn Bridge. So not always you should do a jaywalk, especially this kind of busy street. Hey, William from Brazil, good to see you here, William. Thanks for joining us from Brazil. I appreciate it. And this is the bike lane which directly go to Brooklyn Bridge, like this one. There is no more bike lane in the bridge anymore. They had separate bike lane right here. Pat from Chicago, KN. Here we go, it's our turn to cross right now. As I mentioned that it is a very hot and humid day here in New York City until Thursday. It would be super hot, and I think the Brooklyn Bridge will be very busy because it's a holiday, Labor Day weekend. Hey Jackie, hello. Hey Daniela Mello, good to see you here, Daniela Mello. Oh yeah, I figured that out. Look at the crowd in this bridge. Hey Jose, hello. Hello Latasha. Koshak from Japan. Hello Koshak. There are so many souvenir places right here. Hey Tanny, hello. Thanks William.
Ice water, $1. $1 for the water, $1 for the water, $1 for the water. Ice water, $1.
Hey Henry, hello, hello Yedanish, good to see you here. I got quite few requests to take a walk here in Brooklyn Bridge, so I thought it's a perfect day to take a stroll here in the bridge. I hope you will like it. Hey Bob, hello. As you can see how crowded Brooklyn Bridge in this fine evening. Even the weather is extremely hot, but people are enjoying take a stroll. And for your kind information, I would say that Brooklyn Bridge is pretty much 1.1 mile long. Roughly it takes around like, I would say 30 minutes or so. Hey, Painted Ride with generous $20 saying hello from Missouri. Me and Blind Baby are watching. First of all, thank you so much, Painted Ride. Thanks for watching. And I'm glad that your baby is also here in the chat. And I hope at least can hear me. But thank you so much, Painted Ride, baby. Thank you so much, Painted Ride and the baby. Thanks for be in the chat and thanks for the support. Have a great evening. Thank you, Painted Ride. I'm sorry about the baby. Hey, Laurie, hello. What the heck he is doing here with his bike? Bike lane is on the right. Hey, what's up? Yeah, a lot of people, and it's literally the perfect timing. Right now, we had literally 12 more minutes till sunset, and as you can see, everything looks super amazing. Let me give you a look what I just left behind. Hey, Sal Marcel, good to see you here. Sal, thanks for joining. Look at the view. Look at it. I should walk fast in order to get this amazing shot from the bridge with more Manhattan skyline. Hey, Nat Exo. Hello, Nat Exo. I had to walk a bit faster. Hey, Richard, good to see you here, Richard, and thank you so much, Billy B. I'm kind of rushing right now so that I will not miss this amazing sunset. Hey, she clicks bricks. Good to see you here. Yeah, Tanny, very good evening. Hey, Nell, good to see you here, Nell. see how busy Brooklyn Bridge is. And also the view of downtown Brooklyn looks very, very nice. It's kind of pretty. Hey, Bench Lands Travel, hello. Hello, Gennaro from Brazil. Sometimes I might take a look what's happening on my back. It's kind of overexposed, but now you can see. And this building, this tall building, that's Brooklyn Tower, kind of the tallest building in Brooklyn. It seems like Brooklyn Bridge are taking a quite good load in this evening with all these people. Hey, Jackie Freeman. It's very rare and unusual to have this kind of extremely hot weather right around this time. It's kind of too hot. Hey Keith, hello. I think 2.4 million people live in Brooklyn. If I'm not wrong, correct me if I'm wrong, if you had any better information or perhaps the accurate information, but from my observation and my previous knowledge, I can say that Brooklyn has around like 2.4 million people. Hello from the Philippines. Hey Robert Sabarol, hello. Hey Nazi Nancy. Margie, Pat from Chicago. I'm not too sure. I don't think so they had any permit, but it seems like they are taking over all the Brooklyn Bridge. Literally half of the Brooklyn Bridge is occupied by these street vendors. Nothing to say about it. Oh, there is a helicopter right there. Look at it. Perfect time for some sort of helicopter tour. Hey Nelson, hello. But let me give you a view from here. After dark, it would be even pretty. But it already looks very pretty. Hey Brad. Yep, happy Labor Day. Yeah, Keith, it is. Sal, did you take a stroll outside today? How was that, Sal Marcel? Hey, Blue Oak, hello, Blue Oak. And Al Ruthless BRC. Holy Lord. They're even taking a pose standing on Brooklyn Bridge. Good. Do it. Hey, Big Horn MT, hello. Luxury Legacy Lane, good to see you here. I'm not gonna say it is like too busy, but it is like quite busy than usual. But I can see we had plenty of room to take a stroll, but I also seen Brooklyn Bridge busier than this. Yeah, Lori Low, it was quite unsafe, but and it is also prohibited to do so. They had signs, but you know, no one gonna care about that. Oh wow, a plane. Nelson, they don't. I mean, New York City doesn't allow anyone to stand. I mean, the authorities, they had signage on, but I didn't see anyone forcing that law. It's saying that if you climb up any parts of the bridge, you will have $1,000 fine. Look, it's right here. It's right here. Climbing on any parts of the structure is strictly prohibited. Violators may be subjected to 1 year in jail and a fine up to $1,000 or both. But look at it. They're climbing the bridge right here as well. So you cannot do anything. There is a sign right over there, but here post. Sorry about the connectivity issue. Back there we had some sort of connection issue. And also look at the situation. If you take a stroll in a Brooklyn Bridge like 2 to 3 years ago, you might not seen this many of vendors. Look at it. Literally, you had a very less amount of space to take a walk here in the Brooklyn Bridge. Look. All the street vendors are taking over the bridge. And as I said, they doesn't had any permit to do so. See, it doesn't seem like a bridge anymore. It seems like I'm somewhere in a flea market. Hey Malaysia, hello, and Paint It Right with another $20 saying me and Denny and Kenny are watching your show. Thank you so much, Paint It Right, Denny and Kenny. Thanks for watching it. I appreciate you guys. And also thanks for the support once again. So thank you, Paint It Right, Denny and Kenny. Thank you guys, appreciate it. It's not anymore a bridge, it's a flea market. Hey, Lex Trillax. Hello, Astor Lee. Most of the crowd are on that half of the bridge, which is closer to Manhattan, because most of the people doesn't really cross the whole bridge because it's too long for many people. So they just walk towards a halfway on the bridge, take some photo, and go back to Manhattan. So most of the tourists does it, and which is quite normal because you cannot expect everyone to cross the bridge because it is 1.1 mile long, and which will literally take you 30 to 40 minutes to cross the whole bridge, and then you had to walk back. So it's might too much for many people, because when you are visiting at some certain place, you just not only specifically focus on a single attraction. Most of the people here in the bridge, they might already take so many walks and they are tired, and at the end of the day maybe they are taking a stroll here in the Brooklyn Bridge, and it's quite normal that not crossing the bridge. But my suggestion to you, save a day for Brooklyn Bridge and Brooklyn itself. Let's say in the morning or in the evening you take a walk from Manhattan to Brooklyn, then had some ice cream from the Brooklyn ice cream factory, or you can get a slice of pizza. You can eat it on the Dumbo Brooklyn and enjoy this Manhattan skyline from Dumbo. So it's worth it. I would say that it's worth it to take a full walk on Brooklyn Bridge and immerse yourself into Dumbo Manhattan. I mean Dumbo Brooklyn. Nelson said the bridge is open for passage of people 24 hours a day, or do they close it at night? No, it's open for 24 hours, 365 days. It's open all the time, open 24 hours. Might be Jack. Sir Francis saying, what are the less busy days? I mean, any other days, if it's not a weekends or any special holiday like today, it's pretty much not that crowded, to be honest. Any other day, apart from the weekends, it's quite reasonable to take a stroll. Another risky photo shoot. Oh my lord. I get so scared to just look at it. Here, look at it. Hey, Dark G, hello. See? You can go ahead, no problem. Right here is the sign, and look at it. All these people. Excuse me? And a helicopter tour for sure. I always talk about it. I always, literally, whenever I see this kind of activity happening here in the Brooklyn Bridge, I try to record that, and I hope someone from the authority will watch it and have someone to deal with this situation and deal with this kind of overexcited people, because it's not only for their safety, it's for others as well, because God forbid, if they fall in right here, they will be gone. It might be fine, $1,000 or 1 year of jail climbing on the bridge.
Can you be careful?
See? Look at it. Did you see what happened? He was literally sleeping. Oh my lord. It's ridiculous. Hey, Painted Ride. Thank you so much for your another $50 super chat. Saying Valerie Morgan is watching your show. We need prayers for her. Thank you NYC Walking Show. Thank you Painted Ride, and prayers for Valerie Morgan. My prayers for you, Valerie Morgan, and thank you so much. Thanks for watching my video. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Valerie Morgan. I appreciate that, and thank you, Paint It Right, for pointing it out, and thanks for your generosity. Thanks for this support. I appreciate it, Paint It Right. Guys, give some love and hearts to my friend Paint It Right, Valerie Morgan, because Paint It Right is a very generous supporter for the channel. Give him some love and heart. Yes, Al, exactly. And what a fabulous view of Manhattan skyline. As you can see, Empire State Building is lit up red, white, and blue color for Labor Day. This is a view of Midtown Manhattan skyline. Hey Jane, hello. Yeah, Najee Nancy, prayers for Valerie. And prayers for everyone who is watching this live stream and who will watch it later. Hey, Marcelo from Brazil. Hello, hello Tony. Hello BRC. I don't know, Robert Sabarol. It doesn't seem like anyone get tired of that song. Sonia Perez. Hello, Rick. Bossman, welcome. Sorry if I missed anyone's name. There was some sort of internet connectivity issue back there, so I might miss your chat or your greetings. So I do apologize for that. I would love to see you greet here again. Hey Julie, on New York Harbor more precisely. Tonya saying prayers go out to you too as well. Thank you for all that you do. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate your prayers and thank you. This sunset is extraordinary. Oh my lord, what the heck? What's wrong with people nowadays? What is this? I can't believe my eyes. Hey Helen, hello Helen. Robert Sabarol, you are watching this video on a phone or a TV and that makes you nervous. So imagine my situation. I'm seeing it live, how nervous I am just looking at that. Bob saying, are there fireworks tonight? Will be any fireworks tonight? Sal, Robert Sabarol, any moderators in the chat? Can you do a search on Google if there are any fireworks here in this area tonight? Kindly let me know. Hey Claudia, hello. Sal saying no fireworks. Awesome. Thanks Sal. Thanks for the info. I appreciate that. Jen saying also no fireworks. You know, I remember there was some mini police car always standing here in Brooklyn Bridge before. but there are no many, I mean, there is no police car nowadays. I remember like before pandemic, there are always at least 2 to 3 police car always in the bridge. Jacob and Kelsey, thanks for joining us from South Carolina. And also hi to their 4 sons. Wow, the sunset is getting pretty and pretty. Yeah, Yoven, you remember that correct. I hope no one fall from here, because if anyone fall for climbing up the bridge, it might be end of their life. Because look at it, look at the busy traffic here on this lane. Look at it, look at how busy it is. Let me show you. So God forbid if anyone fall, they will hit by the car and they will be gone forever. There is no chance of survive. So it's not worth for a photo risking your life. This might be your last trip in New York City, or perhaps the world. There are plenty of space. You can just stand and get a pretty lovely photo without any interruption. You do not need to always climb up the stairs. And I mean the bridge. You do not need to climb up the bridge. I just get nervous, but it's none of my business. It's their life, it's their choice. Let them whatever they want to do. Hey, Art Singh, hello. Did you guys like this sunset so far? Yeah, Jen, I can't. So I do not need to take all the stress. Wow, but I'm so amazed with this sunset, guys. It's beautiful. And also back this direction, it's getting dark with a different view. It's super busy right now. This side of the bridge is also very, very crowded. So imagine if you are living in this apartment, Olympia, you will get this view pretty much every single day. It would be your regular views from your apartment and from your balcony.
Give a little back, Chef.
You remember a week ago, I guess, we get a pretty fabulous view of Manhattan skyline and the sunset from the Pebble Beach. It's mixed, Pat. That tall building right there, the Brooklyn Tower, it's mostly residential, but they do have some space for commercial lease. JC saying, watched and enjoyed my Niagara Falls video. Thank you. Yeah. Hey, CJ Carter. Good to see you here, CJ Carter. Hey, Mohammed Yusuf, thanks for joining.
So you know that welcome sign?
By the meantime, when I will be in near Jane's Carousel, the view will be completely transformed into something else. Robert Billy, there was no Labor Day parade. There was West Indian Day parade in Brooklyn, but I couldn't join. I had some work, that's why I couldn't join to the parade. But there is no parade for Labor Day, as for my concern. And here is Olympia. It's a sail-shaped building here in Brooklyn. Hey, Ollie Pine Tree, good to see you here, Ollie Pine Tree. This is the view of downtown Brooklyn. Last several years, downtown Brooklyn got so many new developments, and it's completely transformed right now. Same as Long Island City. Long Island City also got so many new development in the last 10 to 15 years. It's now unrecognizable, especially from across the East River, from the Manhattan side. If you look at Long Island City, it will give you vibes that Long Island City is floating on top of water. It's a pretty cool view, by the way. Hey, Michael, hello. Hello, Kay, good to see you here. Kay saying hi, Sifat, FYI. The West Indian Day Parade, also called the Labor Day Parade. Oh, well, then I might be wrong, but thanks for correcting me and giving me this information, Kay. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Kay. You're awesome. Let me give you one more view before I getting out of this bridge. This is beautiful Olympia. And this $1 million view. Thanks, Kay. Thanks for joining us from Canada. Silvio, there are so many tourists nowadays in New York City. The New York City tourism is 100% back its original shape. Like, there are so many tourists literally. Yes, Militia. This is completely a residential building. You can get an apartment right here and have this fabulous view every single day. Hey, Scheme for Life 67. Thank you so much. Thanks for the support. I appreciate that. Thank you, Scheme. Have a great night. Thank you. I think most of the people are heading towards Dumbo, if I'm not wrong, because for those who never been to Dumbo, or this is first time you're in my chat, you'll be surprised when I will be in Dumbo. The view is absolutely impressive. A separate labor. Oh, I see. There are a mixed reaction about the Labor Day parade. I might have to do more research on this topic. So this is Prospect Street and Washington Street intersection. This is where we had to be in order to get inside the Brooklyn Bridge. Take a screenshot or keep that in mind. This intersection, Washington Street and Prospect Street, you had to come here, and this is the entrance from Dumbo side to Brooklyn Bridge. There is one more from J Street Metro, take that area. Yeah, K, that Jane's Carousel is pretty much 100 years old carousel here in New York City, and one of my favorite, and it just costs you $2 to ride that carousel, and any ages people can ride that carousel. And this is a quite safe area. And also one particular place or location I really like from this area, which is Pebble Beach. And also that secret rooftop in Time Out Market. This is York Street and Washington Street. Hey Bob. Nelson, I did that when I see no car is coming. By no means I'm encouraging anyone to do jaywalk. We New Yorker not encourage any tourist or anyone who is watching this video to do jaywalk. Take that into a consideration. See, this view of Manhattan Bridge is fabulous. Hello, Sid. It seems like the Washington streets are closed for car traffic right now. Hey, the foreigner, good to see you here. Thanks for joining. right here at this corner, Font Street and Washington Street, there is a Font Street pizza. You can try it. It's pretty good pizza right here in this area. So maybe after a long walk on the bridge, if you need to eat anything, you can have a slice. Other than that, there are so many other options throughout the area. I will show you eventually throughout the video. Yes, Nancy, not everywhere, but there are some red light and speeding camera, which is pretty serious. You will get a ticket for that if you are running a red light or if you do speeding, but it's not everywhere. It's not every light has a speeding camera or red light detection camera. No, there are certain locations randomly they had those. But for regular driver in a particular area, they already know about it. They already know where is all this camera, and they never do speeding or try to run a red light on that areas. I know it sounds hilarious, but this is what it is. Because whenever you are living in a particular area for your lifetime, you will know every corner of that area. Like it belongs to you. Here in New York City for red light and speeding, ticket cost $50. If you ran a red light, I think now it's $65 if I correct properly, because I never get that. I never get a speeding ticket, neither a red light ticket. But if I remember correctly, it's either $50 or $65, but some similar into this price range. But no standing ticket price and bus lane ticket price are way more higher than these cameras. Especially those tickets are done by traffic officer. JC, I'm using New Balance hiking shoes. New Balance 500 hiking shoes. It's linked on my description box. I like New Balance shoes, but I also added Dr. Soul this Manhattan Bridge always gave me headache whenever I'm here in this area. So I was saying that Dr. Soul insert is very good. Before I remember, I had so many issues, but since I'm using Dr. Soul, most of that small issue is gone, literally. This is Pebble Beach. This is what I was mentioning. This is Pebble Beach. You can get a pretty good view of Manhattan skyline, and it's phenomenal. You can even go closer to the water, but this water is very dirty. Remember that. It's not be visible, but East River water considered one of the dirtiest water in the city. You can take a screenshot from here if you want. See the crowd right here? Seems like they're watching a movie. Yolanda saying used to live in Long Island almost for 40 years ago. and now from Northern California. Thanks for joining us, Yolanda. You can just sit here and admire the beauty. I wouldn't say that people are here for 24 hours, but at least until midnight you will find people. But after midnight, I don't think so. There will be some huge crowd here. But this place is open for 24 hours. Yeah, Kay, it is one of my favorite areas, especially, let me show you, especially the sounds of these waves, which is quite phenomenal. And I always say to people that whenever you are visiting Pebble Beach, grab some small pebbles as a souvenir. See, you can take some cool shot right here. I can go close to the water, but I don't want to go. Hey Parvin, hello. It is beautiful. Well, we had a lot to explore. It's quite dark right here. This particular path, I had to use my phone torch in order to see it clearly what's happening here in this area because it's quite dark. I think I'm good now. Hey Muffinsky, good to see you here. Muffinsky, thanks for joining. And thank you, Cindy. I'm glad you found this channel. Hope you will had a fabulous time. Yeah, a flashlight is definitely needed in order to walk. For some reason, these lights are not on. That's why here it's quite dark right now. Usually they had lights. All these lights are not turned on for some reason. Look at it, these people are having a fine dinner. It's kind of giving me a vibes of a candlelight dinner, to be honest. Outdoor candlelight dinner. I guess that's why they are closed. I mean, that's why they are not turning it on, these lights. These lights, they are not turning it on because these people are having some sort of romantic... Oh, here we go. Now it's turned on. I think whoever in charge of this lighting watched my video and they just turn it on since I mentioned. It does seems like that because literally I just mentioned about the lights and they turn it on. Oh God. It's quite funny. Look. The total view will change with this light. So I should mention about things. Casing had nice lobster roll once in that area. Oh yeah, inside this timeout market, they had a variety of option, and I think you had Luke's Lobster, if I'm not wrong. I might be wrong, but there is a pretty decent seafood restaurant near that Brooklyn ice cream factory called Luke's Lobster. I will point it out. They're pretty well known here in this area. By the way, if you're wondering what bridge it is, if you're not familiar, for your information, I just want to mention that this is Manhattan Bridge, and this is East River, by the way. And right there, this bridge is Williamsburg Bridge, and after that, the bridge I will point out, it would be Brooklyn Bridge. Kay saying it was a food truck. Oh well, but Luke's Lobster is also very popular and good. And here is a beautiful Jane's carousel. Jane Wallentus, the wife of David Wallentus, one of the developer of this area, she had this carousel, and it took 27 years to renovate this whole carousel, and now it's open for public. It's basically opened in 2011, September 16, 2011. After 27 years of renovation, they opened it. No, this is East River. And this is the view you will get just outside of this carousel. Hey Sanda and Charlie, good to see you here. But when they bought this carousel, it was $385,000. But this carousel is built in 1922. So it's 100 years old carousel, still operating just fine. And here is Brooklyn Bridge view. Hey LG, hello. Here people are in the lawn. This is City Cruise, by the way, right here. This one, City Cruise. Yes, JC, I am on Brooklyn right now, and this area called Dumbo, down under the Manhattan Bridge overpass. In short, it's called Dumbo. I'll show you the Brooklyn ice cream factory, and if it's not a huge line or something, I might take a ice cream. It seems like they are celebrating birthday with a donut and candles. How cute. Hey Abu Bakr Hussein, hello. Hello, gluten free. I'm approaching towards the Emily Roebling Plaza. Basically, Emily Roebling is one of the architecture who worked with the bridge, because the main architecture is John Augustus Roeblings, but he couldn't finish the bridge, so his son Washington Roeblings took charge, and he also couldn't finish the Brooklyn Bridge. Then Washington Roeblings' wife Emily Roeblings completed the bridge under her supervision. That's why that plaza right over there dedicated to her. And right there, this is NYC Ferry. If I'm not wrong, this is East River Ferry. The last stop is Hunters Point South to Wall Street. And this is the only ferry which stop and operate in East River, and I mean particularly stop in Dumbo. It cost $4, and I did a several ferry ride on my previous videos, and you guys had a very fabulous time with me. And a train is passing through Manhattan Bridge. You can also take a walk on Manhattan Bridge, which I did, I think, a week ago before I went to Niagara Falls. I think I did that. But here you see a train passing Manhattan Bridge. Hey, Dr. Lee Stone, thanks for joining. I appreciate that. Oh, BRC, my favorite flavor for an ice cream. I think I will go for vanilla. Vanilla and chocolate. If I could mix these two, I would have a very pleasant time. So particularly I preferred vanilla, but I do like chocolate. Hey Dian Lucky, hello DC White, good to see you here. Good to see you here. Travis, how are you doing, Travis? And they use Brooklyn Bridge anchorage to store wine, and this is how they basically in the beginning collect the money for building this Brooklyn Bridge, because as I say that there was only two cities, Manhattan, which was named New York before, and Brooklyn itself was a city, and due to a huge number of immigrants arriving to the United States back then, they badly need some sort of connection to connect Brooklyn and New York City, which is Manhattan. They proposed so many ideas. They even considered making a bridge in 1883. I mean tunnel, my bad. But tunnel was super expensive, so they decided to build a bridge. Oh, so many ferry right here. So right here, let me show you. This is Emily Warner Roebling Plaza, and you will see all the history about the bridge. It's pretty cool idea to stop and read about the history of this bridge. Now you can pause and read, but I just gave you a quick story about the bridge and how it's built in a very simple version. I'm surprised and shocked. Literally right around this time, it shouldn't be this many people. Look at it. They had a fence on, so you cannot actually touch the bridge from here. But it's humongous, it's huge. Suspension bridge doesn't have a very good reputation, but John Augustus Roeblings had a very good reputation about the suspension bridge. That's why he got the deal. Oh, there is a Shake Shack as well. So right around this side near the Brooklyn Ice Cream Factory, you will get so many options of restaurant and eating space. Now the weather is kind of cool right here. Whew. But still, it is 84 degrees Fahrenheit. Hey Alex, good to see you here, Alex. So here is Luke's Lobster, a great seafood restaurant right here. I was mentioning about it, Luke's Lobster. And Riverside Cafe is on my right, and here is Shake Shack right at that corner, and this is Brooklyn Ice Cream Factory. Oh no, it seems like a long line for this ice cream factory. This is Old Fulton Street and Water Street intersection. This is under the I mean under the Historic Society, Brooklyn Historic Society. That's why these street signs are brown. So whenever you will see this kind of brown street sign, it means it's a historic district. That's why they had brown street sign. And green means they are normal. It's just a regular street sign. Nothing to do with that. And this is Fulton Ferry Historic District, not Brooklyn Historic Districts, my bad. And here is Van Lauren ice cream place. So many options to make you cool down. Yeah, Kay. Yeah, maybe back then they had a food truck, but now they had a pretty established seafood place. Is pretty well renowned, so it has to be this one. And this is where we had to come for the Fulton Ferry, right here. Not a huge line for the ferry. Now I'm approaching towards the Brooklyn Bridge Park. Kay saying it was 2019. Oh wow, a long time ago, Kay. So yeah, things have changed. Since 2019, New York City is transformed into a very different city. Here you can refill your water bottle. And for your information, I want to say that New York City tap water is very safe. But some people might have issue, but I, in general, drink tap water. And most of you might agree with me, but New York City tap water is pretty safe to drink. Hey, Elni, good evening. Thanks for joining. I hope you are having a great day, Elni. But this view is from Brooklyn Bridge Park. Dancing, which ice cream place do I like? I like both. I like Van Lauren because they had a pretty good quality. On the other hand, I do like Brooklyn Ice Cream Factory because this is a pretty historic place. And their flavor is also very tasty and yummy. Look at it, all of these important structure here in New York City lit up red, blue and white. Manhattan Municipal Building lit red, blue, white. One World Trade Center or Freedom Tower, red, blue, white. If you look at Empire State Building right there, red, blue, white. Summit or One Vanderbilt, red, blue, white. Jeb saying, can I see 130 William from here? I might have to search. I don't know which direction it is. Kay, you mean the Little Island? The Tulip Island? The Little Island? Yes, I was there. If it is Little Island. Not too sure about Tulip Island, but I was there, Little Island. But Little Island designed as a tulips, like as a tulip bulbs. Let me search 130 William Street so I could get an idea which direction it is. The third, 130, not third, 130 William Street. Oh, okay, it's on Manhattan. And 130 William Street. It's somewhere right here. Somewhere right here. I can't see it from here. This is, I think, 130 William Street. Somewhere there, but I can see it right now, Jeff, from here. But it's near here on the financial district. Oh wow, look at her dress. Kay saying, is it worth a visit in the fall? or would it be too cold in October? I mean, fall is an amazing time to visit New York City, Kay, to be honest. You will get all those colorful fall foliage from New York City, and Little Island is an amazing place to get that fall experience. It's definitely worth it, at least from my observation. Look at her. She looks like a princess. I love her dress. This is the behind the scene footage. These ladies are holding her dress upwards. This is BDS. Behind the scene footage. Only in New York City. Yeah, roaming with Robin S. Styling dress. I agree. Perhaps look at the dedication. And it is around like 8:15 p.m. New York time. Wow, look at it. I can see so many people, but I couldn't read the name. Seems like some sort of cruise. Maybe a dinner cruise or something, because it's very open and huge, so it's definitely a dinner cruise. And if you want to get some enhanced experience, you might take a dinner cruise on East River. That might give you some sort of romantic vibes. If you're a couple spending your alone time or honeymoon here in New York City, you can consider doing this kind of dinner cruise, or perhaps helicopter rides. There are so many different things you can do as a couple here in New York City. Or you can also take a horse carriage ride inside Central Park. You can try different rooftop restaurant, bar with some phenomenal views, so many things. Thanks, Mary. Thanks for staying awake. Hey, Martin from Mexico, hello. Mariam saying 9:15 p.m. in Brazil. Awesome. I think it's quite perfect timing for Brazilian audience. Yeah, Brooklyn Ice Cream Factory is right here. It's right here. The original and the world famous. And this is the line. Oh, by the way, they had a bar inside of Brooklyn Ice Cream Factory. You see that small sign called bar? So they had a bar inside. It's not just an ice cream shop, but this is the line for the ice cream. ice cream shop right here. They are open until 11 p.m. So pretty late, huh? 11 p.m. It's quite late. You do not have to wait in line right now. You can come back later. But I like this cool car right here. Siobhan Williams saying it's 1:16 a.m. in England and it's my dream to visit New York. Love this channel. Are you in Brooklyn now? Yes, I am in Brooklyn right now, near the Brooklyn Bridge Park. Hey Johanna, hello. This building has some red decoration. Also, as you can see, there are tons of restaurants across the street, including a Haagen-Dazs. You will find the first ever Haagen-Dazs store here in this area. It's not far from where am I. Inside the Brooklyn Heights, you will find the first ever Haagen-Dazs store here in Brooklyn. I showed that to you, I think it's also 2 weeks ago. I made a video. I show you the first ever Haagen-Dazs Haagen-Dazs store. And also that townhouse, lovely townhouse that work as a ventilation and an emergency exit for the subway. That is also here in this area. Look at it. 1 Font Street. This building is recently done their renovation. Now it looks so amazing. This 1 Font Street. This building was covered with scaffolding for so many years. It's Grimaldi's, a restaurant, first and second floor both. Hey Derek, good to see you here. I'm walking towards downtown Brooklyn right now. Yeah, very fancy and elegant. You can also see the Olympia from here. And BQE, Brooklyn Queens Expressway, is literally right there. When you will drive right here, this section of Brooklyn Queens Expressway, while you are driving, you will get a phenomenal view, especially from the upper side. You will get a phenomenal view of Manhattan skyline from BQE. BQE goes for Brooklyn Queens Expressway. And on top of BQE, right there, you will find Brooklyn Heights Promenade. The traffic is quite busy right now. I had to wait for the lights. I might also walk on the promenade to just get an idea how it looks like. How is the view from the promenade? of Brooklyn Heights, it would be a fun experience. Let's do it. That was Olympia, the sail-shaped building. It's Olympia. It's not that too many people are here right now. It will be 10 minutes walk from my particular direction I want to go. 10 minutes of walk. I know every inch of this area because I used to go to City Tech. It is literally less than 5 minutes of walking. So on my free time, I explore a lot in this area. I hope the connection will be good. This is Poplar Street. So this is how basically Brooklyn Heights looks like at night. I always walked here during sunset or during daytime. So now you'll have an idea how it looks like after dark and how safe this area is. Take that into a consideration that this is one of the most expensive area in Brooklyn and one of the safest one. All these townhouses or brownstone here in Brooklyn Heights cost several millions. And also, if you can take a stroll here in the fall, that would be so nice because you will get some phenomenal view of nature and all those fall foliage. Hey Edward, hello. If I had an option to stop somewhere, I might have to take out my torch. Cranberry Street, I will make a right turn. Look at this restaurant. Mint Heights Indian Cuisine. This is basically an Indian cuisine. Let's take a look at their menu, what they have. So for appetizer, this is what they have. This is their non-vegetarian option. And this is the entry menu. This is chicken and tandoori, lamb option. They also had seafood and bread, rice, and this is sides. Oh, also they had drinks, and these are the price on the right. So it's a decent menu. Oh, I got some space right here. I might have to take out my lights, so bear with me for a second, folks. Without my torch, I don't feel comfortable. I'm ready right now. Sale saying good prices. Oh yeah, good price for sure. These are some sort of fine family-friendly restaurants. Jane Lee saying any good Indian restaurant in Manhattan? Yeah, there are quite few, mostly on First Avenue. I forget the exact location, but there are quite a few Indian cuisine in First or Second Avenue. Whenever I will be take a stroll on that areas, I'll definitely let you know for sure, but I cannot recall it right now. Sorry about that. These are some apartments. There are more restaurants up ahead, and this is Orange Street. In this section, quite a few streets named after fruits. This is Orange Street. I hope they had a tons of orange here in this area. By the way, this is Henry Street I'm walking right now. Henry Street. Up next there will be Clark Street. Oh, this is a Korean cuisine. Korean ramen. And here is a Chinese restaurant. Yeah. Now this is Pineapple Street. There was Orange Street, but this is Pineapple Street. Look at it. This is Pineapple Street. And there is a deli, all-in-one deli mart. So in Henry Street, you will see quite a few business places. Other than that, if you go towards right, which I will go eventually, it would be more like residential with less commercial places. Only in Henry Street, you will see a bunch of them. Hotel St. George. Hotel St. George once used to be one of the largest hotel in the city. No, there is no Banana Street. That was it. Pineapple Street, the only fruit street here so far. This is Sushi Lane. Can I cross? Look, literally no car in this direction, and no car is here, and it's already a walking sign. Seems like a lovely bar. This is a church, Presbyterian church. Another church across the street. It's quite nice. Now you will see less and less place right here, like commercial place. Mostly all these lovely townhouse This is how it feels like to live in Brooklyn Heights at night. Yes, October is a very good month actually to visit New York City, especially if you like to see fall foliage and the fall vibes of New York City. Often people say that fall is the best time to visit New York City, and also October you will also get to see a lot of Halloween decorations. My favorite month to visit New York City will be November, December, and January. But from mid-October, you can start heading to New York City because most of the fall foliage you will see they will be in peak in the first or second week of October. But of course, it's all the time depending on the weather. If it's not too cold, you might not have the peak fall foliage, but by the mid-October, you had a higher chance to see the complete fall foliage, especially when it's a peak fall foliage. Well, I'll take a right turn here, and it would be get more calm and quiet until I head back towards the promenade. Elni said October is a special month. It's your birthday and yours as well. Yep. I'm excited for October. I think there are so many people who share birthday with me on October, and you are one of them. Look at it. Hey Mike, hello. It's super dark right here. But do not get scared. I got my lights so that I can see what's happening, because I don't want to trip and fall, and at the same time I don't want to
Right. Well, you didn't force me to be an Olympic athlete when I had all of that wherewithal.
Yeah, this area is completely safe unless any ghost jump on me. Other than that, nothing gonna happen. Like literally, you will see barely any homeless here in this area. And I had my flashlight on so I can see what's happening. But there are a lot of people, local people, residents, they're walking here.
I guess this is like, what do they call the pre-drop seat? Like,
I again turn on my lights because I don't want to trip and fall, and I want to get a good look what's happening ahead of me. We might see some rats as well during our walk. Kind of, it's depend, JC. In terms of residential real estates, it's pretty much safe. But of course, Manhattan will be way more expensive than Brooklyn Heights. But this area is way more expensive than any other parts of Brooklyn. Manhattan is an exception, that's for sure. This is Willow Street. There is a guy with a scooter. Am I going to the right path? I think so. Oh yes, right there I can see the Brooklyn Heights promenade. Sometimes at night it's slightly confusing. That's the issue. Like, you are a night person. Whenever you are outside during the daytime, you will had hard time to figure out the same street you are comfortable at night. But same, if you're a day person, at night you will be confused on the same street. But this area is very calm and quiet right now, as you can heard. I like this kind of area, especially after a long day of hustle and bustle, especially whenever we are at our home and want to get some sleep. We need some environment like this. And in this sense, I prefer Long Island the more, because in Long Island, it's a completely different vibes. But in New York City, Brooklyn, Queens, and Staten Island, also some part of Bronx, you will find this kind of calm and quiet experience, and also in Upper Manhattan. But in Midtown Manhattan and Downtown Manhattan, it would be tough. Hey, Life Liberty Gun, hello. So this is the view, folks. I'm here at the Brooklyn Heights Promenade, and you can see this orange ferry. That's Staten Island Ferry, free ferry, and Statue of Liberty is right there, and this gorgeous view of Manhattan skyline and this lovely promenade. As you can see, there are so many people are sitting here and enjoying. It's a phenomenal view from here. And all this pier right here, Brooklyn Pier, you can do different kinds of activity, such as people are playing soccer right there. See? Hey, Sir Norman. JC saying perfect place to retire. I mean, in order to retire here during your lifetime, you had to earn a lot of money to maintain a house right here. Even your house is paid off, you had to pay taxes every year. And you can guess the taxes here in this area will be quite expensive. This is how it's work. The more service you want, the more money you have to pay. More money, more service. Hey Danuchka, hello Johnny Azaria TV. That's so romantic. Couples are admiring the view of Manhattan, sitting here in the promenade. Wow, it's fabulous. One of my favorite area here in Brooklyn Heights. So take a stroll here if you can. And it's not too far. You see, I was in Brooklyn Bridge Park, and literally it was, I think, around like 10 to 12 minutes of walk from there to here. And it's a great experience. I will show you a shortcut right now. Actually, from Brooklyn Bridge to here, you can use the Squee Bridge and come here easily. I will take the Squee Bridge right now. So you do not have to walk the way I walked, but if you want, you can do so. But there is a shortcut called Squee Bridge. I'll show you. Hey, the real baby girl, hello. But this is one of my favorite location, and I wish I had a place right over here overlooking Manhattan skyline and the fabulous sunset I can get from my apartments. That would be fabulous. So these are some of the best place and extremely expensive place to get. Like, imagine how these people are getting the views every day, how they're used to with the views. And underneath, under my feet, basically, it is Brooklyn Queens Expressway. Robert Moses had a plan. They had a plan to make Brooklyn Queens Expressway in a Hicks Street here in Brooklyn Heights. But the residents from this area did a huge protest, and that's why Robert Moses' plan was not succeed. And he made Brooklyn Queens Expressway right under my feet, right here. You can see this is Brooklyn Queens Expressway. Because if Brooklyn Queens Expressway was inside the Brooklyn Heights, it's basically destroyed this whole area. It's a good place for a morning jog or any types of walking. And as you can see, some people are even running at night. No, they doesn't want to cut down these trees, because these trees give them some sort of privacy and also some sort of natural vibes, because without these trees, all these people will not have anything like supernatural. So yeah, Elney, Brooklyn Heights is amazing. Look, another pier. People are doing different types of activities. Forest Hill, Queens is also very pretty and quite expensive in Queens as well, especially the Forest Hill Garden. I had a complete walk from Forest Hill Garden, even though that was a private area, but I was able to record with no issue, because whenever you are in a private street, you had to follow the rules of that particular area. But the people from Forest Hill, especially from the Forest Hill Garden, they were super nice. They even waved at me, and I had no issue. And I hope I will go back to the fall and try to capture some fall vibes from various neighborhoods in New York City. And Forest Hill is one of them. And look at it right here. This is Pier 17, also known as a Malibu Farm. And if you watch my video on a regular basis, you know, from right at that location, Malibu Farm, you will get the 3-bridge view: Brooklyn, Manhattan, and Williamsburg. This is a pretty cool location on Pier 17 right here, Malibu Farm. And the new addition to Malibu Farm, it's right near the Southeast Seaport. The new addition to the Malibu Farm is Tin Building. Inside you will have groceries, floral shop, restaurant, bar. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah, Martin. Pier 17 is amazing. I can exit from here. I do not have to walk all the way to the promenade. There are so many locations. So many places you can get out of the promenade or enter the promenade. But I'm just showing you the area and the vibes here overall. Elney said, I like soccer, but have I ever played? Yes, I did play. It's quite tough, but yeah, I don't play much because I had a fear that I will break my ankle, and I had to stuck at home, even though it may not be happening, but I always had a fear walking inside. That's why I also do not do ice skating or rollerblade, because of the same problem. Once you had any kind of injury on your leg or especially in your feet, after that I think people are psychologically get very nervous. And that's what happened to me, because I gone through few injury throughout my lifetime so far, and now I'm very cautious about anything that relate to my feet and especially my ankle, because it's so tough to not being able to walk. And my heart goes to all the people who couldn't walk. And if you are one of them watching this video, I can feel you and my heart goes to you. My prayers for you so that you can walk again. But till then, you can enjoy my walk, and I hope I can at least spread some positive attitude to you. And I hope you feel good. Rick on top saying, do you think it will be snow this Christmas in New York? That's a dream. To have a white Christmas, it's dream for many New Yorkers. It's dream for many people who live in this city to have a white Christmas. But we haven't get that lucky yet. But hopefully this year. Hey Rini, hello. Hello Asha Scott and Jara, hello. Hey Christian Hansen, welcome. So now I will show you the big QE, because this is the end of the promenade. This is the end of the promenade. I had my lit on. This is the end of the promenade right here. And right here, this is big QE. And literally right there, this is the Squib Bridge, which I will show you right now. But this is big QE, Brooklyn Queens Expressway, literally under my feet. Now I will take a walk into this Squib Bridge. I'm glad I had this light always with me. Otherwise, this kind of dark environment, it's pretty handy. It's pretty handy. And it's very bright. Sorry for the connection issue. Hey Lobby, hello. I'm out of the promenade right now. Sorry about the connectivity issue, guys. I hope we are connected. Is there any buffering right now? I don't think so. You should get any bufferings on your end. Things looks just fine. Pat saying it's fine, awesome. So right now, I'm here. It's called Fruit Street Sitting Area, because right here, couple of streets named after fruits I showed to you, and this is Squib Park right here, and that bridge, or you can just walk into this particular street and go down and it would be Brooklyn Bridge. But I will show you a cool bridge called Squib Bridge, and you will get some amazing view from there. But it's literally right there. If you take a right turn from Brooklyn Ice Cream Factory, you can directly walk to the promenade. It's right here. But the reason I didn't walk here, we had to hike. You can see how steep it is. So take a screenshot of this park name. There are a lot of people here on this area and this bridge. Thanks, LAB. Appreciate that. I walked into this particular location several times, but never take a stroll this late, especially after dark. So it's kind of a unique experience for me as well. So it's called Squeep Park. So Squeep, basically one of the modern founder of American medical chemistry and a pioneer in the building of a pharmaceutical industry in United States. His first small laboratory opened in 1858 and was located just a short distance from this site. Oh wow! So Edward Robinson Squeep. So it's named after him. It's quite a good information. And right there is the entrance for the bridge, and which will basically lead us to the Brooklyn Bridge Park. Hey Patty, hello. It's a very phenomenal view. So that's why I say that save a day or at least half of your day to explore Brooklyn Bridge and Brooklyn itself. The Chill Out Lounge, hello. I'm glad my videos are helping your mental health. This is 130 Pier House. This is Squeep Park, Bridge. Joyous light saying, have I seen any rainbows over the bridge this summer? Not from the bridge, but from several locations such as Meatpacking District. I've seen rainbows and I was live on that time. For those who watch me regular basis, you know that we all seen that rainbow during a live stream from Meatpacking District. Refresh your brain, you might recall that. This is one of the iconic bridge to take a stroll. This might be slightly dark next and also might have some buffering. Get ready for that, but I will be back. It shouldn't be a crazy buffering because I'm doing this kind of live stream for last 3 years and now I'm pretty much be aware of every single corner where I will get some sort of buffering. I can tell it in advance. So this is the shortcut and this is also a part of Brooklyn Bridge Park. So this is whole Brooklyn Bridge Park area and you can just take this bridge and go to the Brooklyn Heights promenade and take a stroll in Brooklyn Heights itself. Yeah, winter is kind of better for the view, no blocking by these trees, but winter also kind of looks depressing. Here officially made into Brooklyn Bridge Park once again. Right here, the Brooklyn Bridge Park. Yeah, it's so peaceful, calm and quiet that you can even hear all this cricket chirping. No raccoon right here. Look, this is a part of Brooklyn Bridge Park. Still a lot of people. This is a bridge, small bridge that will lead you to the Brooklyn Bridge Park. Hey, apprendage. Hello. You will now recall that, oh well, we were here. So why don't you just take that bridge? Because then you will not get the similar view. During the hot summer days, this lawn right here packed with so many tourists. Like literally this green lawn right here. See how powerful my light is? It's pretty much illuminating the whole area. Without lights and with lights. So you can see the difference. And right there already a crazy line for the ferry. I don't know if it's going to Wall Street or Long Island City. Let me find it out. We were here. If it's going to Long Island City, I might take that ferry. I don't know. Let me find it out. Let me check out the time schedule for the ferry. Hey, Loretto G from California. Well, NYC Ferry from Fulton Ferry, Dumbo, Fulton Ferry to Hunters Point South. Well, the next ferry is 9:05. So well, it's less than 6 minutes. So it's good. I can take ferry to home, and yeah, it would be fun to give you this lovely walk from Brooklyn, perhaps starting from Manhattan. Yes, Bobo, this is my flashlight. Let me show you. I think it's over 10,000 or something. This is the product name, Phoenix PD 36R. It's linked on my description box, but it was a gift by my friend Kenneth from the Action Key channel. You might already know him. So Kenneth basically gave it to me, and it's quite handy. So Wall Street Ferry is leaving right now, and the Long Island City Ferry is arriving right now. So I should end my video right here. So if you watch this video by far, before you leave, kindly hit that like button, and also consider subscribe if you are new here and enjoyed my content. I would highly appreciate that. We are close to 150,000 subscribers family, so make it happen. Just subscribe and share this video with your friends and family members. Hey, Alessandro Crystal Brown, good to see you here, Crystal. But I'm signing off right now here. As you can see, all this sweat because it's super humid out. But I hope to be back tomorrow. Till then, stay safe, stay positive, and keep exploring New York City with me. Good night and be safe, guys. Thank you. I had to activate my ferry from the apps. Ferry tickets from the apps. Otherwise, I need to buy it from the kiosk. But I already had my tickets in my phone apps. It's called NYC Ferry app. You can buy it and you can get it and buy your ferry tickets. Bye-bye and good night, guys. Thank you.